What has Billie Eilish done to me? Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. So I am finally here with another Billie Eilish reaction. After giving you guys my reaction to the Happier Than Ever album just a couple weeks ago, I said that I would give you the Hit Me Hard and Soft reaction right in time for when the movie came out. So here I am, finally with that reaction today. But it's super exciting because this isn't the only Billie Eilish related video I'm posting at this time. At the end of this week, I'm going to be dropping my Hit Me Hard and Soft live in 3D movie vlog, which is going to include footage of my experience going to see the movie, going to the London pop-up store which Billie had, and going to the London premiere where I actually got to see Billie herself in person, and I'm even on her Instagram now because of it. It was a crazy day, and it's actually been a really crazy Billie-filled couple of weeks, and that vlog will be the video after this reaction goes up, so subscribe to find out when that comes out. In the meantime, here is my reaction to the Hit Me Hard and Soft album, which I filmed last year right after becoming a Billie Eilish fan. I've known of Billie Eilish ever since Ocean Eyes came out, but ever since then I've been what I would call a casual listener. I only knew her more popular songs that played on the radio or TikTok trends, but her songs that I did know I really liked and I would listen to them, but that's literally all I ever did. I never listened to her full albums or watched her music videos or interviews, and I didn't know anything about Billie herself. But that all changed on July 13th this year. My sister, who is a massive Billie fan, got tickets to her Hit Me Hard and Soft tour in London. She was supposed to go with a friend, but that friend ended up pulling out, and so she invited me to accompany her instead. Long story short, I went into that concert as a casual listener and I left it as a fan, like hardcore fan. I fell in love that day, for real. I know I'm super late to the party, but the fun thing about becoming a fan only now is that I have years of content to catch up on. So I'm going to be checking out all of her albums and music videos for the very first time. I'm super excited to get to know more about Billie Eilish and her music, so let's do this. We have made it to the most recent Billie Eilish album. Album number 3, her 4th release, if you include the EP, and it's her album Hit Me Hard and Soft. You're probably thinking, Chloe, did you not literally become a Billie Eilish fan because you went to her Hit Me Hard and Soft tour, aka, you know, the concert where she performed nearly the entire Hit Me Hard and Soft album, and therefore you should probably know all of these songs? Yeah, you are right on that. And yes, I do know nearly this entire album. In fact, I'm pretty certain I know every single song on this album except one. There is only one song that I do not know on this album. I am filming my reaction anyway because although I'm not going to be getting my initial reaction to these songs, I wanted to be able to just listen to them with you guys and tell you my thoughts on them, because I have a lot of thoughts on this album. I thought it'd just be nice to talk about what my thoughts were when I first heard these songs for the first time, what I thought of hearing these songs live, and just this album in general, because now that I've listened to all of her EP and album releases, with the exception of the one song in Hit Me Hard and Soft, I can already say with confidence before I even start this reaction that Hit Me Hard and Soft is my favorite Billie Eilish album. Hands down, this is my favorite one by far. And that is something I can talk more about as we listen to these songs. I love this album, you guys. Like, I absolutely adore it and all of the songs on this album. So let's just go ahead and listen to them. I'm excited because I already know it's so good. So I know every single song except Bittersweet, which she didn't perform. She may have still used it during like a transition or something, so there's a chance that when I get to Bittersweet I might recognize bits of it, but I definitely haven't listened to that song. And another thing I haven't done is listen to this album in order. Every time I've listened to these songs, it's been on shuffle, so I don't actually know what it sounds like listening to this album in the order. And that's what I'm really excited to find out, because I know that these songs also have similar like transitions to the ones in Happier Than Ever, and I feel like this is her most like, I feel like this album flows really well, and I'm just really excited to hear it in the intended order that it's supposed to be listened to. So I'm excited for this. First is Skinny.
off the stage, I'm a bird in a cage, I'm a dog in a dog pound. And you said I was your secret, and you didn't get to keep it. And the internet is hungry for the meanest kind of funny, and somebody's gotta feed it. Do you still cry?
This is another one of her songs that didn't really stand out to me that much when I listened to it initially, because I listened to the set list of the concert about a week before the concert is when I started listening to it, and I had to like push myself to listen to it because I wasn't invested in Billie Eilish at that moment in time. You know, I had other artists who I knew I liked loads, and I wanted to listen to them rather than listen to these Billie Eilish songs that I didn't really know. I took those words back. As soon as I started listening to the set list, I was like, oh no, you know what, never mind. These songs are really good, I want to keep listening to them. And they are the only songs that I've had on repeat since that concert. Like, now I can't bring myself to listen to anyone other than Billie Eilish. This is from Blue, right? Which is the last song on the album. So to have this at the end of the first song, which is then at the end of the album. It's, yeah. The way that transition, that works really well.
I could eat that girl for lunch, and she dances on my tongue, tastes like she might be the one. And I could never get enough.
I could buy her so much stuff. It's a craving, not a crush. Oh.
Call me when you're there.
What was I saying before I got distracted by the music?
I left it under
Claire.
So now she's coming up the stairs, so I'm pulling up the chair,
Oh yeah.
and I'm pulling
All I can listen to is Billie Eilish. But
Baby, I think you were made
listening to the set list before the concert, Skinny didn't stand out. But then after hearing it live, it stood out. There we go. Lunch, stand out even before the concert. As soon as I started listening to the set list and I heard this song, I was like, and it definitely did not disappoint live. It was so fun.
I could eat that girl for lunch, and she dances on my tongue, tastes like she might be the one. And I could never get enough. I could buy her so much stuff. It's a craving, not a crush. Just wanna get her off.
I can't do that as cool as Billie does it. This song is so fun. It's fun because the fact that I experienced these songs live so early into experiencing these songs means I fully associate them with that concert. Every time I hear them, I picture the concert.
She dances on my tongue. I know it's just a hunch.
For example, this
She
bit,
might be the one.
Billie running around the stage. She was zooming. It was so much fun. Oh, this is gonna bring the post-concert depression back. I mean, it never left. I've had it this whole time. Like, Oh, I can't. I'm never gonna be over this concert, you guys. The ending to that song's very clever. CHIHIRO. This is actually the third ever Billie Eilish song that I added to my music library. The story behind this one, I heard it months before the concert. It was the only song on this album that I knew before I ever listened to the set list. And it is because, as I mentioned, my sister, she is the big Billie Eilish fan and has been for years. And one day, at some point, I can't remember when, she picked me up from the train station. We were driving home. She had her playlist blasting through the car speakers, and this song came on, and I was immediately captivated by it. And I remember the whole time it was playing, she was talking to me, and I was not paying attention at all because I was fully focused on this song. Like, the whole time it was playing, I was like... And I remember thinking, like, as I listened to the voice, I was like, is that Billie Eilish? It sounds like it could be Billie Eilish, but I don't know. And then eventually, towards the end of the song, I was like, yo, bro, what song is this? Is it Billie Eilish? And she was like, yeah, it's CHIHIRO by Billie Eilish. And I was like, is it now? Okay. And I immediately added it to my music library, and it was then in every single playlist that I listened to for like several months after that. Like, I loved this song. I was obsessed with it. And yeah, I listened to it a lot. Probably, potentially my most listened to Billie Eilish song. Maybe? Unless Happier Than Ever beats it. But I honestly, like, I had CHIHIRO on repeat for the longest time. So like, I feel like it could have been my most listened to Billie Eilish song before the concert. But yeah, it was another one that I was very familiar with going into the concert. I was very excited to see it live, especially because it was like the first song. It's ascending. Like, the music, the vocals, it makes you ascend, and yeah, it has that impact that I just absolutely love in music, which is why I guess I loved it so much when I heard it in my sister's car. So yeah, this is the only Hit Me Hard and Stuff song that I knew before I listened to the set list. Another one that was really fun live.
And that's when you found me. I was waiting on the garden, contemplating, beg your pardon. There's a part of me that recognizes you. Do you feel it too? When you told me.
What I also love about this song, and this album actually, is how long the songs are. Because like, this song is over 5 minutes. Are you kidding? 5 minutes? One song? I love that. I adore long songs. I think songs should be long. Like, to fully get that experience, you need a long song. And it's been really refreshing, actually, essentially discovering Billie Eilish in the past few weeks, because I obviously am a very predominant K-pop stan, which you will know if you've seen any of my other videos. But the thing with being a K-pop stan is nowadays it feels like the songs are getting shorter and shorter and shorter and shorter. Like, we've had albums where not a single song has been over 3 minutes long. Like, what do you mean all of these like songs are like 2 minutes? They don't even have a bridge. And like, don't get me wrong, I do like the songs, but why are they so short? And yeah, I hate short songs. Like, what's the point if it's gonna be so short? Like, give me a bridge, give me several verses. And yeah, it's been really refreshing going from like 2-minute K-pop songs to music like this, to Billie's songs that are like 4 or 5 minutes. It's been amazing, actually. Probably one of the reasons why I've been so hooked on her. I have a track record of crying when I listen to this song. Do I like fully take it in, or do I distract myself so I don't cry right now? I don't know what to do. There's a whole story with this song. I was somewhat familiar with this song before I listened to it in the set list, purely because it was trending on TikTok. But I heard it a lot on TikTok because I used it. I have a TikTok account for my pet parrot, and I posted some photos of me with her, like a picture of us together now and a picture of us together when I was a kid, and I posted it to this song because this song makes me think of her, and it has nearly 4 million views. So a TikTok that I posted to this song went viral, and I forever associate this song with my parrot now. This is who this song is about. This song is about us. That is me and my parrot. And this song, this is our song. And I took this to the Billie Eilish concert and I held it up during Birds of a Feather. Exhibit A, I literally cannot listen to that song without crying. For some reason though, I was fine before the concert. Like when I was listening to it the week before the concert, I could listen to it no problem, even though I already associated it with my parrot at that point. But for some reason, seeing it live at the concert with me and my parrot photo card, for some reason it like fully triggered all the emotions. And also that's when I actually like started paying attention to the lyrics, because I actually didn't really know the lyrics beyond the chorus at that point. I literally cannot listen to that song without crying because I associate it with my parrot, who
is still alive, so I don't know why it gets me like this. She's literally like my favorite living being on this entire planet. Like, I love my parrot with all my heart. My mum got her before I was even born, so I've literally grown up with her, had her my whole life. She's 33 years old, I'm 25, and like that song, and it's like that song is how I feel about my parrot. And I think just like every time I listen to that song, it just, you know, I'm gonna lose her one day, because I mean, their lifespan is like up to 70 years, so long as she stays healthy, I still have a long time with her. But I know that there is going to be a time where I don't have her anymore, and like terrifies me, and this song just makes me think of that feeling, I guess. Just know that every time you see me crying to birds of a feather, I am crying over my parrot. Wildflower. I absolutely adore this song.
Things fall apart and time breaks your heart. I wasn't there, but I know.
This is another one that definitely hits harder after seeing it live. I don't actually have any like emotional connection to the lyrics. Like, it's not like I relate to the song or anything, but musically it hits. I remember seeing it at the concert. The way that everyone sang the verse 2 ad-libs, I didn't know the ad-libs. I didn't know the lyrics to most of these songs when I went to that concert, because I don't even listening to them for a week. So I didn't know the lyrics. I couldn't join in with the ad-lib, and I felt like I was missing out.
In the back of my mind all the time, like a fever, like I'm burning.
But I have to say, hearing everyone in that arena sing the ad-libs together while Billie sang on stage from my seat at the very back was gorgeous, really. It was an absolutely gorgeous moment.
Well, good things don't last. Life moves so fast. I'd never ask who is better. 'Cause she couldn't be more different from me. Happy and free. And I know that you love me. You don't need to remind me. Put it all behind me. But baby, I see her in the back of my mind all the time. Feels like a fever, like I'm burning alive, like a sign. Did I cross the line?
I want to see this live again, just so I can join in with the singing this time.
And I wonder, do you see her in the back of your mind, in my eyes?
Such a beautiful song. Such a beautiful song. And it's over 4 minutes. Incredible. Incredible. It's so good. I love this end bit that she's like added so that we'd hear the little bridgy bit again.
But every time you touch me, I just wonder, I
Can you believe I didn't know the lyrics when I went to that concert? And now it's only been a couple weeks.
I'm trying
I know all the
my
lyrics.
best
Oh, the greatest. This song
to keep you
made me sob during the concert. I loved it when I listened to it before the concert, but again, no emotional attachment. Didn't know the lyrics or anything. Didn't think much of it, other than that it was insanely good and I really liked it. And then I went to the concert and she performed it live, and I thought it would be a chill concert emotionally for me, since, you know, I wasn't a huge fan, so I had like no emotional investment in any of it. So I thought I'd be fine, chill, wouldn't cry. And then I actually cried at the start of the concert because that opening moved me so much that literally when Billie came on stage, I started crying even though I knew nothing about her.
Man, am I the greatest? My congratulations.
But then this song, the bridge, it moved me. And I've cried to this song several times since the concert because hearing it just takes me back to that moment. Hearing it live and the emotions that like filled me in that moment, it was insane, and I sobbed, which I wasn't expecting to happen at this concert. But this song really hit. It was the performance of the concert that like hit the hardest. There was no hit me hard and soft, it was only hit me hard, like. But yeah, this song was incredible, and it's been like the trigger for my post-concert depression. Hearing this song makes me miss that concert and want to go back so bad.
When it's not worth fighting for, and you don't wanna know what I would have done. Anything at all. Worse than anyone. Man, am I the greatest? My congratulations. All my love and patience. All my admiration. All the times I waited for you to want me naked. I made it all look painless. Man, am I the I loved you, and I still do. Just wanted passion from you. Just wanted what I gave you. I waited and waited. Man, am I the greatest? God, I hate it. All my love and patience unappreciated. You said your heart was jaded. You couldn't even break it. I shouldn't have to say it. You could have been the greatest.
When I say music can sway me, that is what I mean. I'm gonna blame Birds of a Feather. I'm still emotional from Birds of a Feather, but I also can't blame Birds of a Feather because I have cried to that song like this many a times since the concert. As I said, I don't know why it hits so hard because it's not relatable to me. like the lyrics don't speak to me. The music does. The music speaks to me. Music really like makes me feel so many emotions, and like the bridge in that song is like I don't even know how to put it into words. It's absolutely incredible. It's the most moving thing. Like one of the most moving pieces of music I think I've ever heard. And yeah, hearing it live was ridiculous. And now every time I hear that song, I think of the concert and that moment. And you can, if you watch my concert vlog of Billie Eilish's concert, you can see you can see the moment I start crying, because I filmed the concert like I was holding my phone here, so like I was just holding my phone recording here, and I was then just like watching the concert normally, and you can see when I start crying because it's like on Billie, and then it like turns to the side a little bit, and it's because I started crying and I turned to my sister to be like, oh, why the fuck am I crying? And then my sister was also crying. And she was like, oh, you're crying. And we had like this little moment. That song was the best moment of the entire concert, and I want to experience it again. Like, I'm so mad at myself I didn't get into Billie Eilish sooner, because if I had, I 100% would have gone to more than one day of that London show. Like, she did 6 dates, come on. I totally would have done 2, and I would have gotten better seats. I probably would have gotten standing for one day, actually. I would have done that. Getting into her to this extent right after seeing her in concert is so frustrating, because now I know it's gonna be like, what, another 2 to 3 years until I see her again, because that's how much time she normally has in between tours. So it's like, I've literally just, like, I saw her live, but I didn't appreciate it enough because I wasn't a hardcore fan when I saw her live. Like, I couldn't even sing along to most of the song. And so, like, I didn't appreciate it enough. And now you're telling me that I have to wait 2 or 3 years to see her again and actually be able to appreciate it properly. I have no one to blame but myself. This album is insane. It moves me like no other album has moved me. Like, it, oh god, no, the emotion it instills in me is actually crazy.
I wish you the best for the rest of your life. Felt sorry for you when I looked in your eyes, but I need to
So this song,
confess, I told you a
when I first listened to it,
lie. I said you
I did not care about it at all. When I saw it in concert, when it started, I was like, I don't really know this song. I must have like kept skipping it when I listened to it in the set list. But it gradually started growing on me, and then after the concert, it's ended up becoming one of my favorites. Like, I'm obsessed with this song. Like, 9 times out of 10, if I have a Billie Eilish song stuck in my head, it's this one. Like, I love this song, which was very unexpected because I very much did not love it before and during the concert. Not that I didn't like it, I did really like it, but it just like was nowhere near my favorite, you know? So like, I have no idea when it switched up. Like, I don't know when or why or how it ended up becoming one of my favorites, but I absolutely love it now. You moved on immediately, bum bum bum, but I wish you the best for the rest of your life. Felt sorry for you when I looked in your eyes, but I need to I adore this song now. Told you a lie. And also, the setlist that I listened to before the concert was the official Apple Music one. And they don't have the extended version of Over Now in that setlist. So the concert was my first time ever hearing the extended version of Over Now.
And I remember watching it like, what is this song? I do not know this song. And again, I didn't think much of it during the concert, other than that it was really fun. But since the concert, over our extended version, absolutely obsessed. Absolutely obsessed with it. I love it. I adore it.
Thought I was depressed or losing my mind.
My stomach upset almost all of the time. Most relatable Billie Eilish lyric to me. Most relatable Billie Eilish lyric to me, that is. My stomach upset almost all of the time. Most relatable Billie Eilish lyric. Not any of the angsty ones. Not any of the ones about mental health. Not any of the romantic ones. Nope. That is the most relatable Billie Eilish lyric to me. You are not mine. This is why I'm not much of a lyric person. That's why music is what sways me the most, not the lyrics. I wish I'd known the extended version of Over Now before the concert so that I could have sung on. I could have done the Ferrari party trend with my sister, but I didn't know that that trend existed because I didn't know the song existed. And you moved on. So much fun though, even though I had no idea what song it was. It was a lot of fun live. Insane vocals. Like insane. But in terms of the album, forgetting about the concert for a second, it's hard for me to think of anything but the concert when I listen to this album. But in terms of like the album, the way that this really upbeat, completely unlike anything else on the album, it's just like at the end of another entirely separate song. It shouldn't work. It shouldn't work. But it's actually like, it's genius. Because it does work and it's so clever. Like, who would have thought putting this at the end of a completely different song would like just be so perfect? It's so cool. Like, this album is like, it's so unlike any other album. It's just so clever. Like, everything about it, every single decision has been made so meticulously in this album. Like, and even when it like it's all like I can't. It's so good. Oh no, where does it go? I wanna feel. Okay. The Diner. I knew a little bit of this song because it was a trend on TikTok that like all my cosplay mutuals were doing. And that was like all I knew about the song before I listened to the set list. I remember when I heard the TikTok trend, I was really surprised that it was Billie Eilish because it sounded so different to anything else I'd ever heard of hers. And I was like, this is Billie Eilish? But did I check out the song? No, I didn't. Because I'm stupid. I could have checked out the song. I could have checked out the rest of the album. And there's no doubt if I had heard the album back then, I would have 100% become a Billie Eilish stan. And then I could have gone to that concert, paid for a better seat because I would have cared more, gone to multiple days, I would have known all the lyrics. It would have been amazing. Oh, I hate myself. Who? That was really fun at the concert when everyone said The Who. I didn't know that was a thing that people did, so I did not join in.
I have to say that this song is probably my least favorite on the album. I think. Actually, I feel like it's between this one and Skinny. But also, I haven't heard Bittersweet yet. Maybe it's Bittersweet. But, is it? Actually, it might be Skinny. It might be Skinny that's my least favorite. And then this one would be second to last. But that's just like if I had to rank the songs. Of course, I absolutely still love this song, and I love Skinny. This whole album is just... It's perfection, you guys. It's, who? It's just so good. Also, fun fact, this is my sister's t-shirt. This is what she got as concert merch when we went. I got the white t-shirt because I could not justify paying £90 when I, didn't care about Billie Eilish. If I went to that merch store now, I would buy the £90 jersey, and I'd probably buy the £110 hoodie and like every single t-shirt. I'd buy the whole store. We have made it to Bittersweet. Ooh, the one song on this album that I have not heard before. Oh, wait. I think this might have played during the concert, during like a VCR transition or something. Okay, straight away. Why didn't she perform this one? Ascending. I recognize that bit. I think that might have played during the concert. Oh my god. I mean, I should have known it was going to be good because it's on the Hit Me Hard and Soft album, but like, this is fun. Oh my god. Yeah, okay. Why did she not perform this one? This is insane.
You seem so paranoid. I'm looking at the voice. I've never filled the void.
Also nearly 5 minutes long.
You seem so paralyzed. It's so romanticized.
Dude, this is so good.
That's alright. I don't need to breathe when you look at me. All I see is think that we're in between everything I've seen.
Right when I thought this album couldn't get any more perfect.
I can't sleep, baby, underneath all of my beliefs. Keep it brief. I'll see you in the sweet. We can be discreet.
Stop.
But I've been overseas, and I've been having dreams. I'm more than my view. Love's so bittersweet.
It's blue! Oh, it's a transition into blue. No, stop! Oh my god. Oh, I didn't think this album could get any more perfect. This is fully blue. But this is still bittersweet, isn't it? But it's gonna transition. It's gonna transition. No! Oh, I'm like. What has Billie Eilish done to me? I remember being so confused the first time I listened to this song, and it was like, you know, 2 songs in one. But since then I have okay. Oh, now it's not the time. I'm gonna have to go have dinner. I'll be back in a second. Oh no, I can't stop crying.
Beautiful and so deprived of oxygen. Colder than your father's eyes. He never learned to sympathize with anyone.
Really, this is your fault. I'm back from dinner. I've stopped crying, finally. What I didn't get to say the first time I listened to this song, because I was too busy sobbing, is this song is like Goodbye in When We All Fall Asleep, Where Do We Go? As in, it references all of the songs in the album. And it took me way too long to realise that Blue did that. And it blew my mind when I found out that it did. And the same way that Goodbye blew my mind when I listened to that for the first time. It's so clever. It's genius songwriting is what it is. Genius songwriting. And it's perfect to end the album with. I can see why she put this song last. What has also been fun is I was really baffled when I first listened to this song, and it was like literally 2 different songs in one, and it was baffling. But again, like in L'Amour, where you have 2 songs that don't go together and it works, it's the exact same. Like 2 completely separate songs, they shouldn't work together, but they do, and it's so good, it's so clever. And it's even more amazing when you find out the backstory about it, because I didn't know the backstory behind this song, but I have since learned about True Blue and Born Blue. And I think it's really cool that she took, you know, the older song and finished it by adding it to another song that she had. I just thought it's the coolest origin story for a song. It's really cool. And it must have been so exciting to hear this song for the first time as a long-term fan who knew of True Blue. I cried hearing Blue at the end of Bittersweet, and I don't associate it with True Blue. I was not a Billie fan when True Blue was a thing that was leaked, so I don't appreciate it in that context. I can only imagine how insane it must have been for those of you who have been long-term Billie fans and remember when True Blue was leaked and that song, to then listen to this album for the first time and hear Blue at the end of Bittersweet, and then it goes into True Blue, and she's actually finally released that song. Must have been insane. Oh my god, I wish I was a fan sooner and then I could have had that experience too. Half of these reactions are just me being filled with regret. This is a really pretty song. It's a cool way to end the album. I don't blame you. I love the beat on this bit. But I can't change you. Don't hate you. But I can't save you. This bit hits now because and it was at the end of a concert. It played at the end of the concert. Oh, I'm gonna cry again. That was the vocal line from Over Now. I've never noticed that before. Oh my god. God! She keeps getting more amazing. I just can't take it. That was the vocal line from Over Now that played in the background of that. How have I never noticed that before? Oh my god. Oh, she's insane. But also that string bit just hit so different after the fact that it was at the end of the concert, but also listening to it just then, having heard the whole album, hearing that string section at the very end of the album when it had played at the end of the first song. It hits! Billie and Phineas are genuinely songwriting geniuses. It's actually insane. This album is insane. I think one of the reasons I'm so emotional listening to the album right now is because this is perhaps one of the first time I'm actually sitting down and listening to the album for the sake of listening to it, because I've had these songs on repeat. I've had this concert set list on repeat since the week before the concert, even more on repeat since the concert, and that was a couple weeks ago. So I've been listening to it constantly, but I've always been listening to it while I've been doing other stuff, so I've been listening to it while I've played Marvel Rivals, or while I've been reading, or on the way somewhere. I've always had it as background music, whereas this is probably my first time fully sitting down and just listening to it for the sake of listening to it. And I think when you listen to music like that, you notice things that you never noticed before. It's a whole other experience to just listening to it casually in the background. I feel like I've literally just listened to that whole album for the first time. Like, I've had most of those songs on repeat for like 3 weeks, and yet I feel like I've just heard them for the first time. I still need to cry. Like, it's even more impressive that that album has had this emotional impact on me, considering that I don't relate to the lyrics. Like, if I had an experience that was perfectly encapsulated in the lyrics of one of those songs, then I would get why I'm so emotional, because, you know, when a song has relatable lyrics, it hits and it makes you feel seen and understood. And, you know, there are songs where I do relate to the lyrics and it makes me emotional. And I guess that did actually happen with this album, specifically with Birds of a Feather. It's the lyrics of that song that made me cry. It's the lyrics of the song that make me so emotional when I hear that song, because I relate to the lyrics with me and my parrot. That is an example of relatable lyrics being the reason why a song makes you emotional. But Birds of a Feather is literally the only song on this album that has lyrics like that, to me, from my own personal experience. None of the other songs are about anything that I can relate to. Also, I just realized I could take these off now. None of the other songs, I don't have any personal experience that links to it. And yet they still instilled me with so much emotion that I'm sat here sobbing, even though I've heard these songs so many times now. And that is just so impressive to me, because that's music that has done that to me. Like, just music, just notes put together, instruments. Oh god, the power of music is insane. Billie's music. Genuinely, what has Billie done to me? Her music alone, her songs move me in a way that I have not been moved by music in a very long time. And I think that's why I've become such a huge fan in such a short period of time. That's why I've gone from casual listener to literally I would die for Billie right now levels of fan. Like, it's like, yeah, it just amazes me that something as simple as music can have such an impact on you. This album, it really does it in a way that the other 2 albums and her EP didn't do it. And I don't know what it is about this album that's done it, but there's something there is something in it that really sways me, and that's why this album is definitely hands down my favorite Billie Eilish album. And I can fully say that with confidence now that I've listened to them all. But also, I honestly think this could be my favorite album ever in the history of every single album and music artist I have ever listened to. I genuinely think this could be my favorite album ever. Have I even ever had a favorite album? I don't think I have. I don't think there's ever been an album that has stood out this much to me. Because normally, albums of the artists I listen to, it's quite rare for me to like and absolutely love every single song on the album to such a high degree. Normally, you know, there's 1 or 2 songs that I don't really care about as much. Sometimes there's a song that, you know, I don't even like on an album. But this one, I've got my least favorites if I had to rank them, but I absolutely adore every single song on this album. Why can't I talk about it without crying? Every single song on this album is absolutely incredible. Like, it is music. Like, this is music, guys. Like, Billie Eilish is music. This is everything that music should be. I think that sums it up. Billie Eilish and her music, and this album specifically, is everything that music should be. This is what I want to feel every time I listen to a song. I don't even know what I feel. I don't know why I'm crying. Is it happy? Is it sad? I don't know. But I feel something. That album, again, I said it for When We Fall Asleep, Where Do We Go? And I said it for Happier Than Ever. And I'll say it for this album too. This album is impressively cohesive. You can tell that these songs were made specifically to be in an album, to be part of an album together. It wasn't just a bunch of different songs that Billie wrote and was like, oh hey, I've got enough for an album now, let's just all put them in an album and release it. No, she wrote these with the intention of them being in an album together, and they flow and they tell a story from the start to the end, and they flow into each other, and they have transitions, and oh god, it's a work of art. It truly is an absolute masterful work of art. I just realized I'm getting snot all over this t-shirt. This is my sister's, and I didn't ask to borrow it. I just took it from her wardrobe. She's gonna kill me. I could probably sit here and go on and on and on about what I thought of this album. It's genuinely the most incredible album I've ever heard. I'm gonna cry again. I need to end this reaction before I just start crying, keep crying. It's never ending. So long story short, this album is phenomenal. I absolutely adore it. It's my favorite piece of music to exist ever, and I am Billie Eilish's #1 fan now, and forever will be. And I'm so mad at myself for not becoming her fan sooner. Like, so mad at myself. I've been missing out. What have I been doing with my life? I don't know. But yeah, that was hit me hard and soft. I'm so glad I went to that concert. God, can you imagine if I didn't go? Can you imagine if like either my sister's friend didn't cancel, or my sister didn't choose me as the replacement, or when she asked me I might have been like, nah, I don't care about Billie Eilish enough to go. Like, can you imagine if I didn't go? God, that's a haunting thought actually. No, I'm glad I at least went to that concert. Like, at least I've become a fan now. I may be late, but at least I have become a fan now. Like, whenever she releases her next album, I'll be here reacting actually when it comes out. This isn't the last of the reactions, because now that I've listened to all of her albums, next up is her music videos. I have not watched any of her music videos. I need to watch them, and I will film my reaction, and let's see if any of her songs hit harder with the music video linked to it. If there's anything else that I need to react to, other than these albums and the music videos. I know she does have other songs outside of her album. I do know, like, I know The 30th already. I know TV. I know No Time to Die. What Was I Made For? Like, I know a lot of her singles. I mean, she performed quite a few of them at the concert. But yeah, if there's any other content I need to react to, if there's specific performances you think I should react to, or interviews or anything, let me know. Like, please share every Billie Eilish thing ever that I need to consume, because I am in deep, I am in love. My entire existence is for Billie Eilish now. Make sure you go and check out my other reactions now. We've got Don't Smile at Me, When We All Fall Asleep, Where Did We Go, Happier Than Ever, and then this one. All those reactions will already be up on my channel, and subscribe to find out when the music video reactions go up. Oh, I never said my favorite track on... As if I can choose. As if I can choose a favorite track on this album. Are you kidding? No. Like, I can't even narrow it down. Not happening. The whole album is my favorite, okay? We've established that. It's fine. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope you've enjoyed watching me cry. Feels like that's all I've done in this video. I actually don't know what to do with myself now. God, why did that album hit so much harder listening to it in order? I'm absolutely beside myself right now. No, alright, I need to go. Okay, thank you everyone for watching. I'll see you all in my next video. Goodbye.